Assalamu alaikum students, welcome to your mathematics class. In this lecture, we will continue the exercise 6.3 and its question number 1. The parts solved will be 6th and 7th. Question number 1 is, use factorization to find the square root of the following expressions. Part 6 is, x plus 1 over x whole square minus 4 into x minus 1 over x. In the previous 5 parts, we saw that we had 3 fractions or 3 different terms, but here we have 2 terms. First term is x plus 1 by x whole square, and the second term is minus 4 into x minus 1 over x. So now, the first few steps of this question will be changed from the previous 5 questions. First of all, we have to open that square. We will use the same formula a plus b whole square, which will be equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. A plus b whole square we have been given with, and we have to open it, and 3 terms will be made. So a is x and b is 1 over x. It will become x square plus 1 over x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x. As you can see, this x can be get cancelled with this x because this is in the numerator and this is in the denominator. So after the cancellation and after opening the brackets, we will get x square plus 1 over x square plus 2, and this minus 4 into x minus 1 over x will remain the same. Now we have simple 1 power of x and the power of square. The smaller power is always supposed. So x minus 1 over x will be supposed as y. We will take the square on both sides. Why we have taken the square on both sides? Because we have to get x square, and x square is only possible when we take the square of this side. So after taking the square, it will become x minus 1 over x whole square equals to y square. Again, we will apply the same identity but with the negative sign. We consider this is the last step. Now we have to open the bracket using the formula a minus b whole square. It will be equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab, and y square will be the same. Again, x will get cancelled with x, so we will be left with x square plus 1 over x square minus 2 equals to y square. As in the equation, we only had x square plus 1 over x square, so this minus 2 will go to the other side of the equation, and the equation will become x square plus 1 over x square equals to y square plus 2. Putting the values in the equation 1 as we have supposed in the previous slide, what are the values we had? The value is x minus 1 over x will be replaced with y, and x square plus 1 over x square will be replaced by y square plus 2. So that was the equation 1. X square plus 1 over x square will be replaced by y plus 2. So I have written y plus y square plus 2, and then the next plus 2. These two were replaced. X square plus 1 over x square was replaced by y square plus 2. So plus 2 again will be written. Minus 4 will be the same. And x minus 1 over x, as can be seen here, is equals to y. So we have placed y here. Opening the bracket, we will get plus 2 will become plus 4 and minus 4y. Now students, you can see that we are having 3 terms here, y square plus 4 minus 4y. Whenever we have 3 terms, we can apply the midterm break method or we can apply the formula. First of all, we have to arrange the equation as it should be. The variable term should be in the middle, and the square term should be in the first place, and constant term should be written at the end. So the equation will become y square minus 4y plus 4. Is the first digit and the last term are the square of any numbers? Y square is the square of y and 4 is the square of 2. So yes, we can apply the formula of perfect square. It will become y whole square and the last digit will become 2 whole square. So here y indicates a and 2 indicates b. So in the middle, instead of minus 2ab, I will write minus 2 into y into 2. Closing the formula, we have to take a minus b whole square, which will become y minus 2 whole square. Now we have whole square. So the next part, the factorization part, is over now. So the next part will be taking the square root. So taking square root, we will get the root of y minus 2 whole square, and the answer will be plus minus y minus 2. But this question doesn't end here, as the question initially given was with x variable, and now the answer is in the y variable. So we have to replace y. Initially, we supposed y equals to x minus 1 over x. So now, putting the value of y, we will get x minus 1 over x minus 2. This y will get replaced with x minus 1 over x, and this minus 2 will remain the same. Doing another question of the same method, this is part 7. X square plus 1 over x square whole square minus 4 into x plus 1 over x whole square plus 12. Now we are having three terms. We can apply the formula or we can break the midterm, but you can see that the first term is the square as already shown, but 12 is not the square of any number, so we cannot apply the formula of perfect square. So consider this as equation 1. We will take x plus 1 over x as equals to y, because taking this as equals to y and after taking the square of it, we will get this side. So taking the square, we will get x plus 1 over x whole square equals to y square. Opening this side with the formula, we will get x square plus 1 over x square plus 2ab, which will be x and 1 over x. This x will get cancelled with this x. So our equation will become x square plus 1 over x square plus 2 equals to y square. In the first bracket, we only have x square plus 1 over x square. We don't need that plus 2. So we will take this plus 2 to the other side of the equation, and it will become y square minus 2. This is the last step. Now we are having the value of x square plus 1 over x square, and initially we supposed the value of x plus 1 over x as equals to y. Putting the values in the equation 1 was the same as the question. So now x square plus 1 over x square will be replaced by y square minus 2. So here we will write y square minus 2, and whole square will remain the same. Minus 4 will be written the same. X plus 1 over x will be written as y, and the square will remain the same, plus 12. In the next step, we have to open the square of this side and this side as well. So y square minus 2 means a minus b whole square. A is y square and b is 2. Taking the square, it will become 4y4 minus 4y square plus 4. I have not done few steps here. One step is missing. That is missing because you have to do it by your own. The answer will be y4 minus 4y square plus 4, and this minus 4y square and plus 12 will remain the same. Minus 4y square and minus 4y square are the like terms. It will become minus 8y square, and plus 4 plus 12 will become plus 16. Now we are having three terms. Again we will look for the first and last terms, that whether they are the perfect squares or not. y4 is the perfect square of which variable and the power? It will be the square of y square, because I told you the powers will get multiplied with each other. The square and square will get multiplied and we will get 4. And 16 is the square of 4. So in the middle, a is y square and b is 4. We have written 2 into y square into 4. Closing the formula, we will have y square minus 4 whole square. This was the last step, y square minus 4 whole square. Now again, we have the answer, but in terms of y. We have to change it in terms of x, as the initial question was given with x variable. So taking square root, the part of factorization was done till here. The next part of taking square root is to cancel that square with the root. We will get plus minus y square minus 4, but we have to replace that y. And replacing that y, what we considered it initially, it was x plus 1 over x. So we will write x plus 1 over x, and the square will remain the same, minus 4. Now you can see here the question does not end, because we have whole square and we can apply the formula of perfect square here. So we have to apply the formula. We have opened it Using a plus b whole square, it will become a square plus b square plus 2ab. Again, I have not written it as 2ab. You have to do it by yourself. Minus 4 will remain the same. Plus 2 and minus 4 will become minus 2, and x square plus 1 over x is as it is, so that is the final answer.